Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to show you this rock rake I built for my Massey 85 here. You can see she's leaking a little bit. But this is a 4x6 I-beam, 4-inch on the flange, 6-inch on the webbing, 1/4 inch here, and 3/16 on the webbing part. These are spaced on 2-inch centers for the tines there. They really only have two manufacturers from what I've seen. You can get Chinese made tines, or you can get these Italian ones, and it seems like the really good name brand ones use the Italian made tines. And I got a good deal on them online there, so I picked up a bunch of these. And the spacing works out really good for doing my driveway, so I'm really happy with how that turned out. So that gets you this. As far as the pivot mechanism, it's pretty simple. I do have some different locking points here, so that way I can use it at an angle. And I also have one back here, so that way I can spin the whole thing around and push going in reverse if I ever need to. And I have used it like that. It doesn't work as well. It digs a lot more than what it drags. So using it in the forward motion works really good, especially if you're doing, like I said, the driveways. Got a lifting hook here about center for weight, just in case I want to move it around with the skid loader and get it loaded onto a trailer for something else, but that's just there for that. This is 3x5 rectangular tube. It might be 1/4, or it might even be 3/8 wall. I had some pretty thick stuff and I just went ahead and used it, picked that up, some scrap iron at the local yard, and that worked out pretty good there. I took some measurements off of my 10-foot brush hog and use those measurements to lay out my 3-point configuration here, and that's been working out just fine. If you guys have another 3-point implement, just use that and you can kind of copy some measurements off of that. I do have a drop leg here in case I want to disconnect it from the tractor and keep it in the upright position. That's just there. It's a little set screw that tightens down on that leg. So pretty basic, but man, I tell you what, this works really, really good. Like I said, for the driveways, if you have some finer gravel, for doing that, smoothing it out, putting a nice finish pass on the top, it works really good. And also, if you're doing a yard and you're just totally re-landscaping, this really puts a nice finish on that dirt for laying down a seed base for your yard. So this works really, really good. I've been happy with it. And it's going to be a permanent implement rather in my repertoire of tools. So I just wanted to show that to you. Works really, really good. Super happy with how it turned out. Pretty basic. Took me a weekend, 2 weekends rather, to get it all done up. But super happy with it, and I think I've about $150, maybe $200 worth of materials into this. Picking up the scrap iron and the tines. You know, not much money, you know, a couple bucks for the pins and stuff like that, but really quite a bit cheaper than what you can purchase one for. So happy with how it turned out, and thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.